Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Shadow Hour. I'm Greg. I'm a paranormal investigator with Shadow Hunters. And I would just go ahead and start out by saying a shout out to a couple people that are hurting tonight. One of them was going to be the guest tonight, and that was Jeff Riesman. And Jeff is having issues with a bad kidney, so he's in the hospital. He'll have to go. So he's not going to be here. And the other one I'm shouting out to is Fred. He's one of the founding members of Spirit Recon out west from here. And he had some surgery and he's back home now. So if you get an opportunity for both of these people, say a prayer to let them know that you're checking them out and helping them out. So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and welcome tonight's surprise guests, Nicholas and Sharon from Shadow Hunters. For anybody that doesn't know.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. How you guys doing tonight?
Great. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're so excited to be on your show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get the flowers, Sharon?
I did. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nicholas doesn't get any flowers.
He doesn't? No.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound like. Jessica says hi. Jen says hi. Danny says hi. Barbara and Nida. Sharon says hello, everyone.
I did. And I can't comment on here. I can only comment on my phone.
Well, tonight we just thought we'd get together and talk about everything that's going on with the group, about ourselves a little bit more for the people that don't know anything about us. If you have any comments, be sure to share them here and questions, and we'll be more than willing to go ahead and answer them for you. And to start off a little bit in the beginning, there's a couple of investigations that are coming up. We're not really involved with these two yet, but one of them is going to be Paranormal Unity out at Post-Town Elementary, and that's going to be in September. And that's like a free event for anybody that's interested in going to that. And that's put on Jason Snyder and a bunch of the people out there. Daryl, who owns Post-Town, him and his wife, they'll be ready to party, and it's going to be a fun time. So the other one that caught my eye was Mansfield Reformatory. And I know that we haven't been out there as a team. I was there with GRS, and what's interesting about Mansfield is they're doing this May 22nd and May 23rd. And what they're doing out there is they're going to go ahead in the west cell block of the prison. They're going to have the vendors tables. So they're going to be set up in the individual cells, which should be pretty wild. And then I don't know how they're going to put people up or anything like that, but that's where that is.
It sounds fun. And then Jen just said, will we be at the Ohio one? I think that'd be a fun one to go to. I think we could probably swing that.
The Post-Town.
Yeah, for a Post-Town. So, we can have Psychics Unite and Shadow Hunters there, and that'd be a lot of fun.
Kelly's on right now. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly's my wingman sometimes. Most of the time.
Hey, Julie. There's Julie, Tony, Dean Thompson.
Is Dean here now?
Yeah, he said
he's on next week.
There is a hide comment icon on the bottom.
Well, I really don't have it, maybe because we're going through StreamYard, but I don't really need to put comments in there. I can just say whatever I want right here.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't need to type it out.
As long as he posted there, he is going to be my guest, him and Ghost Head Soup are going to be guests next week.
Okay.
On Friday night at 7:00 on the Shadow Hour. So if anybody's going to be interested in joining that, that's going to be a pretty good show too. They're very, very interesting, and they're into spirit communication quite a bit. So it'll be a fun time. And now we have Maureen, Carrie, Carol, Sharon.
We have Trish, Nick, Patrick. There's a lot of people joining me.
Right, yeah.
Trish Levine that's Brian's wife from down south. I want to say it's
Okay.
they're with Prosy.
Yeah.
And we spent quite a deal of time with them at the roads the second time around, and we were on a couple other investigations with them too. They're a great group. They're a great group too. Another good spirit communication group. So
There you go.
So what's going on, Nick, with you and with us? And
well, not much. As you know, I mean, unfortunately, Greg did not get to come with us on our last investigation. There's Diana. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Hi.
Diana did a fantastic job at the Old Baraboo Inn.
Yes, she did. She was very good.
She knew everything that was going on. She protected herself. Scotty was very, very proud of her. And this was actually Diana's very first investigation with us in an indoors setting. And Diana just did fantastic. She did really good. But yeah, so right now what I'm doing is for the team, I'm doing the video for the Old Baraboo Inn. We were just there last weekend towards Wisconsin Dells area. That is probably the most active place we've ever been, besides the Coronado, one of our first investigations. There was so much activity that we have captured. This is at least going to be like an hour-long episode to show on our YouTube channel. So make sure you guys don't miss it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sharon, you even had personal experiences at the Old Baraboo Inn. What did you think?
Oh yeah, it was a great place. I want to go back, and I want to go back, and I want to go back more and more and more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
It was just such a fantastic place. It just so much was going on all over the place, upstairs, downstairs, in the middle, everywhere. Something was going on.
Oh yeah, there was so much activity, and our REM pods were going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Pat, our other member on the team, had purchased the Boo Bear. That thing would not shut up. It shut up in a good way. There was so much activity with that Boo Bear and our REM pods. Patrick actually got scratched.
Yes.
Which was really weird. Okay, so the way this happened when Pat got scratched was we use an app on our phone called the Paralus app. And what the Paralus does, it's kind of like a spirit box, but it'll talk back to you. So with that, all of a sudden it said scratch. And we're like, oh, okay. But then in the other room, you heard so somebody else had the app on their phone going, and it said Pat. Then all of a sudden Pat's like, wait, my back is starting to burn a little bit. We lifted Pat's shirt, and he had a scratch right down his back. So all of a sudden we heard scratch, Pat, and then the
okay, come on, you gotta go.
Scratch on the back. We're like, oh my God.
Scotty's here now.
Hey, Scotty.
Hi, Scotty.
So's Nick Hansen from Ghost Head Soup. He's here too. He's a great guy.
Okay.
So it's interesting.
Diana, Nick, can you send me the link? Absolutely, Diana. I'll send you the because all I have right now is just the trailer. The full episode will be up on the 21st because I still got to go through a couple more things. Jen said, Sharon, what was your first investigation that you did that made you realize you needed to know more?
I don't know, but most of them that we go on, it's just you want to know more. You want to know more. You want to know what went on, and get the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Historical Society.
Well,
Fox Lake.
the two historical societies, I thought they were good, but not really exciting.
Yeah, not like this. Not like what you guys saw this.
No, not like this one and the Pollock Hospital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think, Sharon, what kind of really made you believe too is the first time you went with us to the Lodge of Antioch. Because that's when you started really being our groupies with NIDA. Do you still have that shirt?
Yes, I do. Okay.
So Sharon made a shirt that said groupie on the back of it, and then on the front it said Shadow Hunters. So we got tired of her being our groupie, so we just brought her in. Might as well.
I was always there anyway.
Yeah.
She was so much happier when she became a member, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. It was very fitting.
Yeah.
Very fitting. That's for sure.
And then Nida just said, "I do too." So I guess Nida has her shirt also.
Yeah, she still has her shirt too.
Then Jen said, "Nick, what was your first investigation?" Well, the first ever investigation we went on where I did not protect myself, we went to the Coronado Theater. And the Coronado Theater is one of the oldest theaters in Rockford. And they had people there who performed. So they've had Judy Garland, they had Frank Sinatra, they had a whole bunch of people. But at that point, I didn't really know too much about protection or anything like that. And I think ever since that first investigation, I wanted to keep going. But everything. So my first experience, though, was with a girl named Jackie, who unfortunately passed away, and that's how this whole Shadow Hunters thing got started. If it wasn't for Jackie, I would not be in all this. I wouldn't know Greg. I wouldn't know Sharon. I wouldn't know anybody. I wouldn't even know Scotty. So it's almost like Jackie kind of put me on another path, is the way I think of it. And I love it to this day because we've had so many opportunities for the team that if it wasn't for that paranormal experience she showed me, none of the opportunities would have happened. So like, having our own show at Six Flags Great America for Fright Fest, that would have never happened.
Yeah.
Getting to investigating the park, that wouldn't have happened. And then meeting all these awesome people in the paranormal, that wouldn't have happened. Jen said, when Nick started talking, did you say, yeah, Greg?
I can't remember.
Well, she said, if not, there was a voice that said, yeah.
Well, that was me then.
Okay.
It was like a whisper.
It was like a whisper?
Oh, maybe we have somebody else here with us tonight.
Oh, who could that be? Come on, Greg. Who'd you bring with you?
Yeah, Greg.
I wasn't on the last investigation, so
yeah, probably.
It could be one of my spirit guides or one of your spirit guides or one of Nicholas's spirit guides. Could have been.
Could be. Could be Jackie.
It could be Jackie.
Never know.
Yeah.
Could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Bott says that he thinks the historical societies are pretty much residual.
Which would make sense.
Yeah, it could be with all that stuff that's there.
Mm-hmm.
How about Terminus?
Oh, that's a good one.
Terminus is there. It's definitely up there. I think with Terminus now, though, it's because we've investigated so many times. It's like, I mean, yeah, there's stuff there, but it's kind of like the spirits just kind of know who we are now and just kind of leave us alone.
You know what? If we went in there once a month for 12 months in a row and then skip 2 months, I don't think they'd remember us.
They may not now.
And that's why when I was talking to Jeff the other day about the spirit box and everything else, he made a very, very neat statement pertaining to the fact when he got he got a Wayne's box long time ago, and he got it and he started it up and he was in his room and he started to listen to it and play it. And it took him almost 12 times before they were comfortable enough to come through to talk to him.
Oh, wow.
And when they started to come, they didn't stop. So everything that we've been doing, it could be that period. It could be the fact that, we're not following up. Like I had said quite a while ago, I would continue on just to increase the awareness and increase their sensitivity to us and knowing that we're not something that's there to harm them, and then take it to the next level and say, okay, and have an open line of communication.
For whatever. Well, I mean, obviously, it's been difficult with the stupid pandemic and being closed again.
Yeah, we've been.
I don't even know. Did he reopen, or can he reopen?
Not yet. I didn't see anything.
Because I know restaurants are finally opening, like in Illinois.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that includes him or not.
You got 25%, but I don't know if he's in that. But he doesn't serve food, does he?
No,
Yeah. Some.
So yeah, like some food, like potato chips and stuff like that, and like beer, but I don't know.
And he has pizza.
Oh yeah, pizza.
Now Jen says, have any of you been to a place where you didn't feel safe? Yes. Scotty says Jenny's house. Mansfield Reformatory. And then Madison Seminary were the same way.
Yeah.
St. Albans.
Say a little bit in
Cindy.
Just like a little bit in the Baraboo basement. Everywhere Everywhere else I was fine, but
but the basement was
Nicholas, your eyes were really big.
I think all our eyes were real big.
Yeah,
it was like being down in that basement. You were just waiting for something to pop out.
That's what
or grab you by the ankle or something.
Well, you never can tell. Then Becky Frey Lambert says, in Lake County, what places had the most activity that anyone has investigated? Would you go back?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So there's a few. There's Terminus. There's St. Patrick's Cemetery. Six Flags is on that list. Obviously, we can't go back into Six Flags,
Right.
but they're definitely on that list.
Yeah, I think
even the Lodge of Antioch
has its moments.
Mhm.
And when you find a place that has a lot of activity, you definitely want to go back.
Mhm.
You know, like this. I can't wait to go back to the Baraboo Inn.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh.
And what's nice too is you can always just make a weekend out of it. Just
And also, I really want to go back to the Mike Couch, the hotel,
Rhodes.
Rhodes Hotel. Yeah,
Rhodes Hotel. That was
Yeah.
another one that there was a part during the night where I felt kind of if, but then, and that was definitely when we all went to bed.
yes.
And I could have swore I was just counting shadows back and forth, back
Uh-huh.
and forth. Nida says Antioch, yeah.
I
Yeah.
found it. I found a picture I took of the hallway at the Rhodes from the first time I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And all the machines, I had Eddie and I don't remember what else I had, but all on that little table right where we had Michael do the Estes.
Yeah.
And I had taken pictures on the still camera after all that stuff was going off, and it looks like a bubble machine.
Mm-hmm.
There's that many orbs flying around. And to everybody out there, I don't know what you think about orbs. There's definitely schools of thought on them that some agree and some disagree. There's people that have been around the field for a long, long time that don't believe in orbs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're changing their minds now too.
I love
Scotty loves Sharon.
Sharon loves Scotty.
Oh boy.
Oh, and Ema just put on there, anyone been at the Jerome Grand Hotel? Where is that?
I've heard of it.
Ima, how are you?
Ema
Ima, is that your
Ima.
French? Is that your daughter's friends?
from Arizona.
Okay.
And
Is
then
that out?
Cindy in there is my sister. She's in Virginia.
Hi, Cindy. You said Ima?
Ema.
Ima? Ima.
Ema. I'm
Sorry.
Ema.
Sorry for screwing your name up. Ima.
Oh, she said it's in Arizona.
Jerome, Arizona. Yeah. Well, next time I come out by you, Ema, that's where we're going to have to go.
There's a lot of places out west that are good.
Yeah, out that way. And they got all the UFOs and everything out there.
Another one that we've postponed how many times now? Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Oh, Edinburgh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Edinburgh will float your boat. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
Edinburgh was definitely. I want to go back to that, or not back to. I've never been to. I want to go back or go to that place. I can't talk. Especially because of all the stuff that Greg has said about the place.
Oh, I would have gladly slept in there compared to the house behind the place. That's for sure.
What place? Edinburgh?
Yeah.
And what's that other place in Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania that you like?
In Tennessee is.
No, your friend Ronnie.
Old South Pittsburgh.
Oh,
Hospital.
Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
Old South would be fun to go to. Now, another place that really did get me a little bit is and it got Pat too, is when we went to South Dakota. We crossed the Iowa border and we went into Iowa. And I got to look up this place real quick. And I'll show you guys a picture, but it was called, oh God, what is it? I don't remember what it's called.
Was that building behind the building that you walked down into?
Yeah.
That was freaky. That was freaky.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture, and story behind it is creepy.
Well, while you're looking that up, I want to ask Nida. I'm pretty sure you were telling me about a hotel in Milwaukee. What was that hotel, if you can remember?
Was it the Holiday Inn?
No, I can't remember. It was a place, someplace she was just telling me, a theater or can't remember. Maybe she'll remember. I don't know. She's old like me, so she probably won't remember either. And then Kelly says, "How about Tombstone? I'd like to call dibs on being a shadow hunter's groupie when you travel. I'll loan you my shirt." It says groupie. See, Nida doesn't remember either. Or maybe it wasn't her. I'm sure it was you, Nida.
We'll smuggle you in, Kelly, in my suitcase. Won't even know you're with us.
I found the picture.
Is it the Fitzer?
Fister.
Dean Thompson just said the Fister.
So
is that it?
This is Gitchy Manitou.
Holy crap.
Unfortunately, now it's all spray painted and all that. But the story behind it is five South Dakota kids went over there, and 2 other kids are like, I don't know, like 20, 21-year-olds from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, went over there, and they actually killed 4 out of the 5 kids in that area where they are now. But when Pat and I and my good friend Tyler, we walked through that place, we just got the creepiest feeling.
Yeah.
With all the murders and all that kind of stuff, and like all this stuff was all over the place. It's really cool, but like, so Sioux Falls brother charged in area murders, and it was intense. That place.
Becky says, has anyone investigated Cuba Road?
Not investigated, but we rode down it. I guess that counts.
We went back and forth on it. We used to do that in high school.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time ago. That was like how many years ago was that, Sharon? Like 60?
What? I didn't go with you down Cuba Road. It wasn't me. That was that other Susie, you know.
Is it the Pfeister Hotel or Pfeiffer?
Pfeister, maybe.
Yeah.
Scotty says yes.
Nida said it wasn't.
What wasn't?
I'm not sure that was me, she said.
About telling about the thing in Milwaukee. I thought it was her.
Pfister Hotel.
Yeah.
That's good to have Scotty on here this long tonight.
Don't worry, Scotty. We're cutting. We'll be done by 7:50 to join you.
Yes, we're
cutting 10 minutes early.
It's gonna work.
We have somewhere to be at 8 o'clock.
Central Standard Time.
Kelly says, was Cuba Road the school bus story?
It's close to it.
Yeah.
Remember the school bus story where like the bus that got hit by the train, and then now supposedly like handprints, you can see handprints of something trying to push the car or whatever that's like over the railroad tracks or whatever.
Yeah,
so
that's like a national thing.
Well,
they've got that all across the country with fingerprints.
But I thought it's close to that area.
That was off of Northwest Highway, I think, by the castle, which was on the far end of Palatine, I think.
Yeah, it was right downtown.
Was it?
Tony said it's called Angel Crossing now.
Oh, okay. But what town was it in, Tone? You remember? Yeah, we went right by there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's Munger Road. Yeah, Munger Road was the bus.
Oh.
Bus.
Yeah.
Cary.
It was Cary, yeah, Fox River Grove, Cary.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dean.
Yes.
Definitely. I mean, there's some stuff in Cuba Road. We've never gone down at night. I think we should do that one time. Just drive down there at night, see what happens.
Yeah.
Cuba Road, that's when the cops used to go ahead and patrol that real heavy back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Spot kids at night going through there, they'd go ahead and pull us over. I think I got pulled over 3 times in there.
Of course.
Senior year.
They put you on probation?
Then the last time I got pulled over right on 6th, I want to say downtown. Now I can't think of the name of the town right there.
Fox Lake?
No. Never mind.
Barrington?
Volo?
Not Barrington, no.
Where was
No,
it?
it was Barrington. Yes, it was Barrington. By the railroad tracks. Downtown Barrington. And I got pulled over. Cop pulled me over. And I went to get out of the car because back then you did that. And I was running a 66 Ford. And I got out and turned around, and he had a shotgun over the top of the window pointing at me. And I says, okay, I'll get back inside now.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
And the girl I was with said, he's pointing a gun at you. It was like crazy.
What was the girl's name?
Yeah. What'd she look like?
Muffy.
What day was it? Muffy.
You asked.
Muffy.
What was her last name, Greg?
I can't give
Don't
her.
ask him. Don't ask.
I can't give her last name out. I can't because
Muffy.
Yeah, White Cemetery.
Yeah,
White Cemetery is locked now. You can't get in there.
No, we went in there once, I think, for Ursula.
One time,
Ford.
yeah.
And then that's when the lady asked, "What are you guys doing here?" Oh, exploring? We're not doing anything bad. It's a public cemetery. Well, obviously now it's not, but
Yeah.
yeah, the St. Pat's is a good cemetery.
yeah.
That's for sure. Are you doing anything investigating soon, or is COVID stopping you at this time?
Well, we've done some. We're gonna start doing a little bit more, and we take safety as our number one priority with the team. So, if somebody, let's say for example, somebody got exposed possibly to COVID or anything like that, they don't come with. We keep them home. We all wear masks. We're always around 6 feet apart. And a lot of us anyways, we don't go anywhere. So there's really no, I mean, yeah, you can still get COVID, but like we still take extreme precautions with we're going on an investigation and stuff like that. So we're trying to do a little bit more with COVID going on and all that. So
Yeah, and we have been on investigation since the COVID.
mm-hmm.
So
all the way through, actually.
Yeah, and we even did we were one of the only ones to actually do a conference too.
Yeah.
With COVID, and everybody was safe, which I knew they would be anyways, because coming in, we did temperature checks, we did, we made sure everything was hand sanitized, and we had Lysol all over the place. We did great at what do you call it? Terminus.
A lot of dead bugs at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's great.
Jen says we need to know your secrets, Greg.
So come on, what's Muffy's last name?
tell us her middle name.
I can't.
Oh no.
And how old were you? 69?
Wait a minute. Is Muffy Margie?
No,
Okay.
no, this was high school.
Okay.
Oh.
That's how long ago it was.
Bye, Scotty. Are you leaving us?
So we got to get ready.
Adios, Scotty. Love you.
Yes. And that's where I want to go, is I want to go to where the Flight 191 crashed.
Can't get close to it.
Yes, you can. They got a monument there.
That's the monument's been done. That's way. It's not on the crash site. Mikey, Dale, everybody from GRS have been there. Huh?
I mean, I'm sure even if you're close to it, you could probably feel stuff over there.
The stuff, well, that when they were up against the wire or the fence, they were picking things up.
Mm-hmm.
The dog pound or the Chicago police dogs have a training place right there.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't want people to be in there. But there's a lot of wild stories about that. But,
Yeah.
Jen says you've been to where the Twin Towers were. No, Jen, I've never. I mean, me, for at least, I've never been to New York.
I was there. And it's very heavy over there. When I was there, it was like after everything was removed, and I think they were starting to build.
Right.
And there was fence all around you with stuff on the fence, and you had to really get close and peek in a little hole to see what was going on. And it was basically construction in there.
Yeah, all the EVPs that Ghost Research came up with, they had the pilot, they had the navigator, they had the chief stewardess. They had them all on EVPs.
For 9/11?
No, for 191.
Oh, Flight 91. I don't
Yes,
know.
it is. It's very sad there.
I don't know if we could ever even go to that area, especially with, being empath and all that.
What's really hard to understand is that there's people in this country today that don't remember that. They don't remember, Pearl Harbor. They don't remember a lot of our history, and I don't know.
There's not many people left that are going to remember Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
You remember Pearl Harbor, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I wasn't alive then.
No, but I mean,
I know about it, yeah.
what December 7th is. They don't even know the date.
Right. Well, I mean, like for us, I mean, middle school, we learned all about that in history class. So
Jen's father-in-law lives in Manhattan.
Boy. Yeah, I've been to New York a couple of times.
I mean, my cousin Brenda lives in New Jersey, and she always wants us to go out there, and she's a hop, skip, jump to New York. So,
Sharon, do we all have our own spirit? Oh, yes, everybody has their own spirit guides and their angels. When you're born, they were assigned to you. And then there's more that come and go. Some of them come to you for different reasons that you need help with. And always ask them for help. That's what they want, that's what they're there for, to help you. But they really can't help you because we have free will. So we have to ask them. The only time that they can intervene is if, like, there's like you're in an accident and you're going to die and it's not your time, then they can intervene in a case like that. But when you want help with something, you have to ask them.
mm-hmm.
And they will help you. They really will.
Everything on that end started at that convention in Chicago for me when Jeff Reisman started talking about his spirit guide in the SB 7.
Right.
And I started making the inquiries, and we weren't even Psychics Unite hadn't even started yet, had it? Or was that just at that time? Do you remember, Sharon?
Remember what? I was reading, I'm sorry.
When Psychics Unite started.
For us,
Yes.
it's only been, well, when we went to, when was it we went to the Dells and met Scotty? How long ago was that?
That was in 2019 because
19?
the year was 2020.
Okay, so I figure about a year and a half
Yeah.
that we've been involved with them. Before that, I don't know how long they've been going. I don't think it could have been too much farther before when we got involved.
Yeah, because that's when Scotty had asked, and you said that we were going to start kind of like the Illinois chapter. The Illinois chapter, I think.
The Lake County. We're the Lake County.
Yeah, the Lake County.
Yeah.
Not the Antioch. No?
Well, it started out as being the Lake County chapter because there was two other girls that were going to start. One was in Gray's Lake, I think, and the other one was in another, like over by McHenry.
Mhm.
And they were going to start, but they never did. So that's why she made it Lake County, because all three of us were in Lake County.
Right.
And the other two groups never got off the ground. So we're the only, she can change it to Antioch if she wants, but Lake County is good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Back in the day, like what earlier tonight when we were talking about what Jeff had said about him and his breaking in with his spirit box back in the day, and the idea that he had to bring one of his guides in to help organize it and follow it and protect him and keep all the outside interference away from his equipment. Like like you have your phone, it's the same thing as with the spirit box.
Right.
And this is what we discussed since he brought that up when I was going to do that I was supposed to speak at the Paracon about the Estes method, and we never got to that night. But anyway, that was how it started out with me and a spirit guide. And at that point, I had no idea.
Yeah.
So from that point to the point that I'm at now, and we all are at now, is like almost infinitesimal in the respect that I would have never thought that any of this would possibly ever happen to me in my lifetime.
Right. Well, I'm still
to be touched like this. This
Right.
is
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of people that are still learning. I'm still learning. I still haven't even met my spirit guide yet. I've seen like a few people, but I don't know who they are. But
we were talking. I was talking earlier today. Jen got her hair done, and she's got really a real pretty color of pink now. So today, on one of my little excursions to the city, I took one of my guides with me besides Hoppy, my usual one.
yeah,
And her name's Samantha. And she looks like the picture that I had in my head is almost like Jean Harlow.
yeah,
She's low and petite like Sharon, and she had the white hair and she has the curls. And so when we went into the city this morning, she went shopping. And when she came back and met me and Hoppy, she had done her hair.
Huh.
She had her hair done. And it was like, you got to be kidding.
You're frozen.
Who's frozen?
You were.
Yeah.
Was I really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, Jen, I wanted to tell you that I've done my hair pink and everybody loved it. And then crazy Nick.
I love her hair.
And I did it purple too one time. And I was going to do it blue, but I never got around to it.
Was that during your groupie days, Sharon, that you did that?
I don't know when. It wasn't too long ago.
One hot groupie.
But it doesn't, my hair doesn't hold color, so it's very, every time I washed it, a little more would come out. So we're not going to call her Jen. We're going to call her Pinky.
What is she from Greece, the Pink Ladies?
No, Pinky was Pinky Tuscadero from, what was that show with Fonzie?
Hey, Happy Days.
Happy Days, yeah. Happy Days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do this right now. Let's go ahead and talk, and we're going to end early tonight. So we're going to be out of here in 2 minutes. So I just want to go ahead and talk about the fact that, our show, we have shows all week long. They all start at 7 o'clock, except for Psychics Unite, which on Mondays starts at 6:30. Then on Tuesdays, we have Sharon Oracle Tuesday. She reads Oracle cards. Wednesday is Scotty. Scotty talks about. Thursday is Devin Evans with Truth Bumps. And then we have Friday here. And then Saturday, Nicholas is going to have, you got something coming up, right?
Sunday. It's on
Sunday.
So Sunday is actually starting another lineup for the group. What it is I'm going to be live on YouTube talking to other paranormal groups that have YouTube pages and seeing how they got started and all that. So the fun starts this Sunday at 7, only on YouTube. The only way to see it is you got to subscribe to the channel.
So we need everybody to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And
subscribe to Psychics Unite on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Psychics Unite. And we were talking about the other day real fast, Paranormal Kicks Cancer. They would like to go ahead and get involved with us somehow if we share their logo or whatever, along with Lost Limbs. So that's just the other idea. And everybody, that's watched tonight, this was really neat to go ahead and take some time. And I hope we answered some of your questions. Not too many there's people that are out of the realm, really, like, I can't say her name again. Ema. That's 2 times in a row I got it right. She's all the way out in Arizona, so that's pretty cool.
And so Cindy's in Virginia.
And Cindy's in Virginia. So we've got 2 people that are out of state. And then we have Indiana and Ohio and all those other states too. So everybody, it's been a pleasure to go ahead and be on. Sharon, thank you very much for joining us. Nicholas, as usual, you're the boss with the keyboard. So that's what makes it happen. That's for sure.
Thanks everybody for coming and watching us.
Thank you all. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.